to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. In this game, we'll see Albuquerque against Brooklyn. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Leonard on the wing. Back to Brunson. Inside. Pass to Cornette. Shoots over Elijah. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Albuquerque shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And so Cornette nails them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Out to DeRozan. Here's George. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And it's Smith missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Albuquerque on D. The shot by George, no good. And here's Brunson outside. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. George with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Shoots from the right block. There's the three. They get it back. Olajuwon. DeRozan for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon.
Well, DeRozan is a big-time scorer. Off the dribble, off the catch, he can do it all.
Nailed from three-point land.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Davis. After the basket by Brooklyn, over Smith. And it's Davis missing.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Seeking out the contact inside.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from DeRozan.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Butler, and it's blocked.
Great anticipation on the defensive side from Reese.
Halliburton for three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Pass to Smith. Makes it off the glass. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And Leonard has it in the corner. No good from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
And it's off from three-point range. Albuquerque trails by 3. Pass to Reese. Shooting foul as the whistle blew. She'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the excitement around Angel Reese is infectious. She's incredible in the paint, getting boards and never giving up on a play.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Oh, and he jams it right over Kawhi Leonard.
There's that fiery attitude of Butler's showing up the defense.
And it's Brunson missing. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's DeRozan. It's tipped.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
Pass to Reese. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Brooklyn leads by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Well, look, you can't give Butler these lanes to the rim. He's explosive on the attack.
And Butler running the floor.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
The 3 from George. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Collier. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Seldom lets it fly from 3, but Reese has been working on that shot.
And Butler, here we go. And slam dunk by Butler.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Halliburton right side. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Brooklyn leading by 9. Here's DeRozan. Outside for George. That 3 off the mark. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Back to Halliburton. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off. Off target from outside.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep.
Butler making a show out of the slam.
Butler getting something right at the rim, and he says, thank you very much.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Butler, here we go. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Pass to Sigma. Outside, Davis. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn leading by 10. Now George. The rebound by Collier. Left side, Leonard. Shoots over DeRozan. And that one's good. Leonard's got 5.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looky like from 3 and capitalized.
And slam dunk by Butler.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
And Butler sends it back.
Butler always keeps grinding. The energy he plays with at the defensive end is terrific.
Olajuwon with the block.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
Good work there as it goes.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Pass to Halliburton. Off target with his three. Brooklyn leading by 9.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
You just got to like how strong Butler goes when he's inside. Just terrific at figuring out ways to get to the line.
Here's Brunson. Excellent D there from George. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Cornet with it. Fade away. Rebound by Butler. Butler hammering it home.
Well, when Jimmy Butler is on, he is one of the scariest matchups in the league.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. No good off the front iron. Here's George. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Albuquerque trails by 11. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite. A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Brunson. Scoreless thus far. To halt the run. Rebound by Smith.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Butler. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Defensively, the claw is always lurking. His timing and instincts, second to none.
Now Butler. He's got 17. Pass to Olajuwon. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Butler.
Well, credit that suffocating defense. He was all over the shooter.
Albuquerque again can't hit it.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Brunson with a clean look. Brunson from long distance.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Out to Smith. And Davis sends it back.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
He gets it in there.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammate.
Outside for George. And it's blocked by Brunson. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Substitution for Albuquerque. Number 5.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Picked by Olajuwon. And DeRozan. Here we go. Albuquerque trails by 8. Halliburton in the corner. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Halliburton's got 15.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's down. And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
Halliburton right side. Brooklyn with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Smith outside. Now here's DeRozan. He's got 5. Clock at 4. This one for 3. Here's Reese. Lays it up off the glass. And we've reached the end of the third. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Albuquerque trails by 5. Halliburton for 3. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Butler deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Collier drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, Collier knows she has the green light to take those shots. Love how fast she makes decisions.
Here's George. Bucket is good.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And it's Halliburton missing. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 6-point lead. The putback. Here's Butler. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And here is Butler. There's the steal. Halliburton fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. Butler takes it inside. That one goes in.
Well, this is where Butler is elite. The ability to score the ball going downhill.
Now Davis. Oh, Davis showing his range.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Halliburton. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And George, here we go.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Drained from outside.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Oh, no, stopping that time.
Well, no one wanted to take that more than Butler. He's got the heart of the champion.
Outside Davis. Now Halliburton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Davis. And the three misses.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Halliburton and it's a great finish.
Oh, my.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
And Smith knows how crucial these moments are, wanting to prove he can hit big shots in the NBA.
Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 4-point ballgame. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Here we've got Brunson. He's off from three. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. They're behind by 6. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for 2.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Down he goes for 3. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.